what does it mean to be an American? Well, for me, I'm a new American. I'm a naturalized American citizen. I wasn't born here. I'm an American by choice. And I choose to be an American because as a Muslim, I'm able to build a home here, truer to Islam than I could anywhere else. I was, as you know, raised in Pakistan. And Pakistan, like many Muslim countries, has many Muslims. But there's not a lot of Islam there. Whereas here, where the numbers of Muslims are few, there's a tremendous amount of Islam. I don't know if you find that confusing, but you shouldn't. And the reason for that is because, or at least for me, Islam is found in your institutions and in your way of life. I find Islam in the Constitution, in the Bill of Rights, and the idea that everybody has inalienable rights and that people have the right to pursue happiness. And you know, Islam at its best was about those very things. It was about freedom of expression and freedom of religion and tolerance and freedom of speech. And it was also about the importance of knowledge and the pursuit of knowledge and science and art and all those things. Those things have been forgotten in much of the Muslim world, but they exist here. And so for that reason, I'm very much at home here as a Muslim. And it's very comforting for me to be able to call myself American because I believe that is my true nature as a Muslim. The ideals that we have as Americans are the same ideals that I have as a Muslim. And people ask me, you know, they ask all Muslims to choose between, you know, to identify yourself. Are you Muslim first or are you American first? I tell them, as a Muslim, I feel blessed that I'm allowed to be an American. You know, because in much of the Muslim world, we don't have things that you have, things that we perhaps take for granted here about the accountability of our governing officials, about transparency of government. All those things don't exist in much of the Muslim world right now, but they exist here. So that is what makes me proud to be an American. You know, and yes, this is a predominantly Christian country. And you know, we named our kids Isa and Maryam for a reason. You know, Isa is the Arabic word for Jesus, and Maryam is the Arabic word for Mary. Because Jesus in Islam is one of the most revered prophets, one of the most beloved prophets. And Mary, the mother of Jesus, is the only woman named in our holy text in the Quran. She is placed high in our faith. And so for me and my family, and for I think all Muslims, or most Muslims, being an American is the same as being Muslim. They're one and the same for us.